Je vous supplie, restez longtemps. Ça me sauverait pas, non. Me faire se fou, je sais pas comment. Aimez-moi comme un ennemi qui se va pour toujours. Je veux quand même, parce que moi je sais pas, il me met mes contours. Voilà, 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 voilà qui je suis. Mais voilà même ici, mes années je cours, oui. Mais voilà tout le bruit et dans le fil aussi. Aimez-moi, tout ce que j'ai ici, c'est ma gueule, c'est mon cri. Mais voilà, mais voilà, mais voilà, 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 voilà.
Here we go.
We finally arrived at our undisclosed location. But they have a good day today on the boat.
Oh yeah, I mean that boat was flying, flying on the water.
It really was. When I was looking at the videos, looking back at some of them there, we really were motoring upstream, like sailing upstream. We were going fast. Like,
Lads, when I arrived here, you just happened to come round the corner, and I'd never seen the boat move so fast. And you could tell you were holding on to the sails there, like, because it was really having an effect.
Yeah, no, it was, and it looks really good as well. The sail with Protect Childhood on it, I mean, it's really working. It really
and that's
is.
the whole reason we started in the south and went north, because we were hoping to catch this south
to get that wind for the sail.
And we got it today.
And it's behind our backs most of the way. Only when we're kind of turning little bends and stuff like that do we lose the wind. But most of the way it's plain sailing.
It really is. And look, it was weird how all the way up through Limerick and Killaloe, the wind was blowing from the north. And in the last couple of years, the wind has blown from the north a lot. But previously, you wouldn't get the wind blowing from the south. From the north, hardly ever.
Yeah.
But it's changed a bit. But we got it today. We got a wind from the south, and that was a good thing. And I was stunned by your handling of the sails, lads. We did some expertise. We learned some expertise today.
We learned pretty quick as well.
Yeah,
well, he got on the boat like he was flying a kite. He flew us down the river. He was flying a kite.
I loved it, man.
He did, man. Yeah, let's go.
Andy, there was one point now, if you didn't catch the top of that, I think the do was there something was going
it was
on
good.
there.
No, it's really enjoyable doing it.
Brilliant,
Like, you know, it was like even though it's not a proper sail, it was really pushing us forward.
Oh, yeah,
You know, it really was. You know,
big effect,
you can feel that strain on your hands when you're holding them ropes. It's pulling you forward, like, you know, and giving us that extra boost up the river. Which won't make a lot of people happy out there.
And this weird thing how when the wind blows, the tide's coming this way and the wind's blowing that way. So the surface of the water, the waves were going upstream.
Yeah.
And they were helping us. You know, you could really, we were kind of surfing those waves. It's possible even that the whole, because our boat's only 12 to 20 inches deep. And it's possible that that top section of the water is actually going a different direction to what's underneath.
Well, that's what it was looking like today, because we were going upstream, but the waves looked like they were pushing us upstream.
I got that as
So
well.
how could the waves be pushing us upstream when we're going upstream?
Yeah,
The waves are going downstream.
Yeah.
So it was pretty weird looking. I don't know what was going on there, like, you know.
It helped us. It helped us a lot.
I think it was the wind blowing it, because of the wind, the direction of the wind blowing the waves, you know, blowing them back.
At one point, I thought the water was boiling. Did you not see that?
Yeah, it did look
It
very...
looked like it was all over the place. And it's like,
Climate agenda.
well, whatever it is, it could be under. Who knows? Somebody's under there with a tank of gas and fired it up.
Well, if that's what it looked like, it's worth investigating, you know, see what it is. And but it definitely took a lot of strain off the engine.
Yeah.
That's one thing that I noticed.
That
You know,
sail.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
You could hear the difference in the engine.
Yeah, that engine wasn't working half as hard today as it normally is. Andy, you're doing it all yourself.
I'm only looking good for the camera.
So we'll go up the river
Here,
with the sail
throw a couple,
over the
throw a
next few
couple of them
days.
briquettes in, Alan, there with you.
Yeah.
And we'll get it going a bit. And yeah, it took the strain off the engine. It did a lot of stuff, you know. But cheapers, and the two of you were kind of pulling. I could see you were getting a little bit of muscle man stuff, but pulling the sail and having a wrestle with the wind. You know?
It's all part of the experience now, Dave.
Yeah, it is. And
Because I think, as I was saying to you earlier, I'd prefer to sail than using the oars, like,
yeah,
you know.
we'll have to do that. We'll have to turn the engine off on the lock coming up and just
See how she goes.
see. Yeah, because we can steer with an oar. We can put an oar out the back and steer with that. Well, we'll find out whether we can. But we'll try.
We'll try. That's it. There's a fourth time for everything.
Why not?
And then what I loved about today was you saw in that video today just what the boat was capable of. And we always focus on the leaks, the drama, the dramatic tension, are they going to make it, and all this kind of stuff. But in my head, I'm very confident in the boat.
We all are very confident in the boat. Like,
and
you know.
we're not one bit bothered about all that. That's part of our lives.
It's part of it, you know. I
And,
mean, nothing's perfect, and it just got, you know, it kind of shows how life can go. Like, you know, you can have a lot of problems going on, but you can still live freely and full of joy, you know, with all these problems that are going on around you.
Yeah.
You know, you don't have to focus too much on them. There's a lot of problems that are there, but you've got to keep going.
Well, it's kind of better than giving a false impression of what the journey is and what we're experiencing as it's happening at the same time. So, like, it's good for, like, people to kind of see the hardships, like, versus it was kind of
Yeah,
like,
well,
like,
you know,
like
we didn't.
everything's fantastic. Like,
We're not doing it as a cruise, you know.
No.
Yeah.
This is a challenge
so
on a
it's supposed to be a challenge,
131-year-old boat.
Yeah.
We
so-
decided we could have brought. There was people coming up asking, "Do you need a pump? We can give you a pump." And we're saying, "No, thanks." And they're looking at us going, and we're like, "No, we're doing this. So we want to do this way.
Yeah.
We want to bail out. We want to do the hard work, you know, because and you know." It's a real joy doing it, though. You know, it really brings you back to how they used to do it years ago. You know, even being in this place here where we
This
are.
place is amazing.
You've been reminiscing a lot about this. Well, not reminiscing. It's
Well,
like
no,
you
you get a real sense of
You-
this place.
a sense
don't you?
of the
I don't know how
place,
you
yeah,
felt coming up that mount
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
It's a moat. You
Yeah.
feel like many a man
Storm
died coming up that, trying to storm this
Yeah,
this
yeah.
beautiful place that we're at right now.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
really get a sense of it, don't you?
Oh,
It's
you
a
do,
real
yeah.
massive
Who built
sense of
this
history
place,
here.
David?
My guess is this is the Norman
That's
stronghold.
what I was going to say.
It wasn't the council in any way.
We should go over to the monastery then, man. Let's get to the Celtic side.
No, the Normans, I hated the Normans for a long time, but I respect them now, because without the Normans, we might have been Muslim today, you know?
Because
They
of the
were the
Vikings.
ones who stood up against, they're the ones who retook Spain, they're the ones who did the Crusades, they're the ones who, or their predecessors were the ones who stood in the Battle of Tours against the Muslim invasion. So, you know, we might hate them, but they were valuable too, you know. Well, I learned to respect them anyway. But going back to the boat, it just shows about not being fear focused. You know, you can be focused on the fear, and that's all you can see. You know, oh, the leak, oh no, we got to stop the leak, I can't live till I stop the leak. But the truth is, don't focus on your fear, focus on what can we do. And that boat was
Focusing
flying.
on the smoke under my eyes.
No, it's not easy, is it?
No.
That boat was flying, and that's what she's built for, you know. That's what she's born to do.
But
She is.
that
She's
water,
well able for that river.
That water did look like it was going in a lot of different directions. It did not look very safe.
It was very deceiving
But the
looking.
boat had no issues. You could tell coming up it.
That sail, how
But
did
it
it look?
It
How
looked
did it
beautiful,
look
man.
across on
It
the
looked
shore
beautiful.
there?
Like you were really. I had for the distance where I was, I thought I had plenty of time, but I had to actually rush because we were going that fast.
Yeah.
Like you
Bang
really
along,
came
yeah.
up around that corner.
Yeah,
like,
even
in
when
no
you were
time.
flying down, we just met each other just at the same time, really, didn't we? You know,
Yeah.
it was good timing.
Yeah, it was.
That's a wild river. There's no doubt
Oh,
about
there's
it.
power in that river,
There's
and
so
you
much power, it's
you see it
unbelievable.
when you're going against it, not so
You
much
do.
when you're going.
Are we
with
over
it.
the worst of it now, though? I'm sure we are.
I think we are. Yeah. Well, you just don't know, do you?
No. We're
Limerick.
going to go into another lock tomorrow. Is that right, or is it the day after?
We have to go through a lock. Yeah, tomorrow.
Before we get into Athlone.
We're going to Athlone in the morning.
Oh, is it tomorrow we're going? Huh?
Tomorrow morning.
Finally.
Yeah, finally. They've been waiting there 3 to 4
waiting
days for us now.
Will they
Waiting
ever
3 or
bloody
4
arrive?
days. Well, we've been having loads of fun.
All
But
that
yeah.
NGO money
They're probably
getting.
watching this right now.
They
and-
are watching
and
us like
going
a
mad.
hawk, they are. But just to let you know, we are definitely coming into Athlone tomorrow, and we're saying that to anybody who wants to come out and meet us.
Yeah.
They're more than welcome, but we will be there early.
Yeah.
We don't plan on hanging around Athlone for long. We're going to spend a couple of hours there, and we'll be making our way upriver again, because we're going through a big lock. There's a big lock tomorrow.
Yeah. When we get to Athlone.
Yeah. So anybody that wants to come down to Athlone, we will be there tomorrow, 10 a.m. in
10
Athlone.
or 11. It's quite a spin up there still.
Is it?
Yeah, 10 or 11 will be there.
Right.
Let's hope we have the wind behind us again.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So saying that to everybody, we're not just saying it to wind up anybody else. That was good.
Yeah.
But we are going in there 10, 11 tomorrow. You'll see us. You're not alone.
How are you doing there, Andy, with the smoke? in your
And
face?
my eyes are watering here,
It's
the
not
air,
easy.
man. I'm not messing. I feel like I'm
I'm going
crying.
half blind myself here, Ross. I'm
It doesn't matter where you go, you're going to get it. Doesn't matter where you're going to go, you're going to get it.
Oh, lad.
Well, we got some mackerel to do and a few bits like that as well, but we'll do them later on, Andy.
Yeah. Yeah. We will. Oh. But how do you think it's going altogether
Oh, man,
overall?
it's so much fun. People are coming back and everything. People they're messaging me wanting to join, and yeah, it's really good laugh. It's really good fun, and we are making a difference. And people are recognising. Where were you today? Shatbridge.
Yeah, Clonmacnoise, yeah.
And you were telling me earlier the fantastic support you got.
Yeah.
It's incredible, like
Yeah.
to meet the locals and see as many locals interact, and the conversations that I witnessed, like Andy and Dave having. You know, one farmer in particular, and then a group of workmen who interacted with Andy and Dave and myself, and they were fantastic. You know? They were absolutely fantastic, and they couldn't have been more complimentary to the cause and to what was going on. And they were really interested and intrigued as well, of course, about the boat, and speaking to Dave about the history of the boat and how old the boat was. But all in all, a fantastic day, Ross. Delighted to be here.
Yeah.
I've been made feel very
It's
welcome.
your first day, yeah?
My first full day with you. Enjoyed the entertainment and the meetings last night and the plans ahead, you know. But it's fantastic to meet some people for the first time face to face. You know, we had a couple of visitors to camp last night, Andy. That was we had a pretty interesting hour or two last night, you know.
Yeah, we did. Michael Brazel came down and visited us last night. He did, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Shouting trans rights and human rights. And then he was like, where's all the far right? And a load of kids went running out to him.
Hey lads, I brought you munchies.
Oh, yeah,
good stuff.
You're a godsend.
There we go.
Anita's the mammy of the camp. She's taking care of.
Oh, always, always.
Anita, just let you know where there's a library.
I know.
Chad, the first place, Andy, that we visited, I was shocked, but you know, and I know you were happy with it, and it was amazing to get the beats that we did, and the people interacting, and the people asking questions, you know.
Yeah.
It's not representative of the media, is it?
No, not at all.
You
No,
just met a
not
person
at
there,
all.
and you showed her
I
the
did.
article for Limerick
Just
Post.
there where we were camped up, there was a woman, I got talking to her and she didn't really know us. She was after looking us up. She looked up all the fake news articles and she goes, I'm just after reading the Limerick article about it. And she goes, I feel like going to Limerick and giving them a piece of me mind. And then she went in and she came out and gave us €100 donation.
And that wasn't the only donation we got today either.
No, it
from
wasn't.
ordinary
We get
people.
it we get it all the time, don't we? We
The
get
builders,
donations all
right?
the time.
Who were after, and you could see they were after
Right.
doing a hard half day's work at the time. They were all dusted up and they looked like classers and stuff like that. And they come over and they all had kids and they were all ever so grateful for us being able to get out and fight for their children. And that's when they said, and how he is being funded. And I said, we're putting all this in by ourselves and little donations that we're getting along the way. And we got another, they threw their hands in the pockets and gave us €50.
Beautiful,
You know.
beautiful.
So, I mean, it's all these little things. They are helping. This is costing kind of a lot of money
Yeah, it is.
It takes
to
it
get
out,
done. It really is costing a lot of money, you know. It's a lot of fuel, a lot of petrol. There's, you know, didn't realise the amount of supplies we go through, but we're going through them, you know.
We really are. But that's the beauty of going up the Shannon, because you're going to these small towns.
Yeah.
You're not going into the big cities. You're going to the places where no one's going, where people want to be listened to. You know, no one goes to Termonbarry and asks them what they think. You know,
No.
Shannon Bridge, all these places.
You had a good chat with a farmer in Shannon Bridge.
Oh yeah, I mean he was right there on our page. He was. It's amazing how many people are willing to provide leadership for what's happening in their local communities. This is ready to go. This whole thing is a movement ready to spring forth.
There is a big movement ready to see, and it is happening. You know,
Yeah,
praise
it really
God.
is.
You know, like 3 years ago, we thought, you know, we couldn't be this far.
Yeah.
To get organised and to see a movement happen, we thought we were going to be destroyed, but man, are we coming up strong
We
right
are.
now. And just going into them towns and meeting these people and networking with them and understanding where they're coming from in their own little farming communities like that, you know, it gives you a great understanding of what's going on in these little places, like in these small towns. Like, you know, they're all on the same page.
So I was listening to the radio today and yesterday in Cork, Red FM. We were talking about this earlier, Lisa, and it's like their tone is after changing a little bit. The presenter now, he's not the usual. He's filling in for Neil Prendeville.
No, didn't someone buy them recently? Because there's loads gone. Dave Mack is gone, and Philip something, what's his name, he's gone.
Oh,
so I think I could be wrong now.
but
Didn't
the point, like, you know, he was saying, he said today that what Leo Varadkar said about us was kind of wrong. But did he say that we're burning books and next we'll be burning
next
people?
thing is we're going to be
and that
burning
really
people.
didn't go down well with people, because he wasn't even saying that we were extremists.
Yeah, but where's the proof in that for even people to even conclude that?
There's not one book being burned.
Not one book being burned.
We've never called for one book to be burned.
We never called one person paedophile either.
No.
But this is, look, he couldn't, you know, the usual rhetoric with us as we're far right extremists, blah blah blah. But they can't say that no more because they're going to lose people. Public opinion is on our side.
Yeah. I mean, no one's come out and said the kind of thing that Leo Varadkar says, or, you know, our online opposition says.
Yeah.
You know, we occasionally get a little bit of thumbs down or, you know, intolerance or that kind of thing.
It's very rare though.
Yeah, but we do. They're there. They're there. I mean, some places are more vocal about it than others. You know, we know We know the towns that are a bit more woke than the others. But we're getting the support. We are getting broad support for what we're... lots and lots of people. It's not a thing of, oh God, what are they going to say? It's like, these guys are probably going to say something very positive, and they are saying. Yeah, why wouldn't they?
Yeah. You're not afraid of, everybody that's approaching us. It's all good, really. Yeah. It really is. Yeah. The perception that's been put on about us. Yeah. It's the other way around, really. Yeah. And that's all they have is the lies. Yeah. But we have the public opinion.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And that's worth more.
And that's why they're so terrified.
And we did it without having the mainstream media.
Yeah, we did it with a plan, with an initiative. Andy's initiative. Fair play. He doesn't like being praised because he thinks we're going to pull something out of him next. We'll trick him into something. Yeah. Sometimes praise is just due for praise's sake alone. And it was an initiative, and you had a long time to think about this stuff over those 3 months, over the winter there a little while back. Yeah. And but when you have an initiative, it's amazing what can come out of that. How big they can grow and how powerful it can be. And like you say, we're going up through Roscommon and Leitrim next, and these are great little places. There are lots of really good little towns on the way. And remember, the Shannon, all the counties around the Shannon were the counties that had the highest pro-life vote, So all Limerick, all up through Galway, Roscommon, Offaly, up through Leitrim, and even though Donegal isn't part of the Shannon, you follow it up there. Yeah. These are the pro-life. Well, they weren't. They had the highest pro-life vote.
Yeah, they did. Yeah. I know Donegal did, and anyway, all right. Yeah.
These are valuable little counties that aren't. Don't get a lot of attention.
No, and it's sad. They should get the attention because every county should be.
And they're beautiful people, lovely, great people.
They're being left behind. Even that farmer today, you could tell how hurt he was and how angry with all his land and his livelihood. Yeah. That there's, you can't leave a farm behind because there's no wage in it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Like, there's no son going to take over a father's farm and look at it and go, there's no money here, that I'm going to go elsewhere. Yeah. So...
I appreciated, Andy, his concern for nature. Do you remember him mentioning his concern for birds on the Shannon and his concern for the river itself? He was speaking about nature and the land around,
Yeah. He invited us if we ever wanted to stay.
He did. He says he's plenty of land along the Shannon. He says if we ever want to camp up beside his place, all we have to do is just go ahead and do it. You don't have to ask, he said. He was a lovely guy, an absolute gentleman.
Yeah. And we'll be seeing more of him.
We will.
We've exchanged numbers with these guys, and these guys... It always happens. That's how it was with Hold the Line. You have a phone number and you build something around it.
I'll tell you, build networks.
All of a sudden you've got stuff happening.
Yeah. Guys, you want to talk about Portuma and the opposed opposition that were actually...
Oh, yes, I would like to talk about them.
And we found out a little bit more about these people.
We have
every... liars.
Go ahead, sorry. No, you explain.
So, they came to say, that this is their town. And you're not welcome here, and they're not even from that town. And did you see more about?
That was Portumna.
Portumna, yeah. And your man was actually an activist.
They were all activists, and I have the evidence that they're activists, including
the priest,
the gay priest.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
really,
including him. He's a serious activist.
In what way?
In the LGBT community. Yeah. So he's not a priest for Jesus. He might be a priest for Satan, but he's certainly not a priest for Jesus in what I've learned about this guy.
Well,
he's a complete degenerate.
I got the feeling of him that he does not believe in a higher power at all. Not in God, anyway.
Not in our God.
Because the most basic things he couldn't understand.
Certainly not in our God,
No.
And the other guy that came down, the kind of bald-headish fella, he's another activist.
Yeah, I recognised him.
Did you?
Yeah, I did too.
Galway,
yeah, I recognise him too.
Yeah.
So they were telling us to get out of their area, and they're not even from there.
Yeah.
They're not even. None of them, not one of them, is from that area. And they're telling us to get out of Portumna, and none of them are from Portumna.
One of the big points as well was look at the opposition that you have, 100% opposition. We're all, but they were fake protests. And what about the support we got in Drogheda? Anyway, we must have had about 30 people come out, and I got messages to say, "Oh, if I had known, I would have been there." So we had tremendous support. We advertised that we were going to be there, and people showed up.
Yeah.
But we didn't really advertise Portumna, did we?
No,
And,
we didn't. No.
So how are people going to show up in social?
No, there's a lot of
show
places
support?
we kind of haven't advertised because we don't know what time we're going to be getting in there. You know.
Yeah.
So, it's really hard to kind of follow us because the river dictates the time most of the time as well, getting through locks and all this kind of stuff and fixing up the boat and looking after ourselves at the same time. So we haven't given any kind of deadlines, only for tomorrow morning. We will be in Athlone between 10 and 11.
What are we expecting tomorrow?
Tomorrow I'm expecting to hand out a lot of leaflets, and I'm planning on getting a lot of people to read the boards that we have all over Athlone.
Yeah.
You know, we're going to spread ourselves out, and we're going to. That's where they don't want us to be. They don't want us to target the public, and that's what we're going to do tomorrow.
Yeah.
We'll get the banner out across the place, in a few places around that lawn, and we will take it from there. But we won't be staying too long.
Do you
After
think
lunch,
our friends will be up bright and early tomorrow waiting for us?
well, I imagine
fans.
I imagine they have tents out there the past 3 days waiting on us.
They must be freaking like, I want to go home. Will they ever arrive?
But the beauty of this is it's showing us we don't need 30,000 people.
No, we
We
don't.
don't need 50 people. We need 10 people.
We have a really, I have to say, the most amazing crew here that are really working hard, not just on the boat, but on how we can reach more people, and that's what they're concentrating on, you know. So, I mean, that is really all you need. If you have a few people that can do something like what, you know, to what we're kind of doing, you don't need the big protests, or, you know, they're great and all, I'm not knocking them.
You can't pay for this public.
But you can do more than with a few than you can with many.
We were
That's
chatting
all I'm saying.
earlier. We were chatting earlier as well about like how much it would cost to put an ad out in the paper.
Yeah.
What was it a couple of hundred?
Oh, yeah,
Something
easily.
like
400 or
that.
500 quid,
Depending on the paper,
on the size of the article.
But we have all of them. You couldn't pay for this publicity.
No, you couldn't. You know, they're out there writing away at us, even though it's all fake news. But as I keep saying to you boys, as long as they put because of pornographic material in books, if they say that and the rest of it is all fake news and lies about me, I'll take it. Because if that little bit of message is getting out to people, there's porn in these books.
What?
I don't care about my life as long as it's saving a child's.
And the way they kind of like try to get around the whole banner thing, you know, they start off with the whole anti-LGBT and homophobic and all that. And it's the banner. Then they've introduced the banner. There are only two genders, male and female. I think anyone reading that, no matter how they try to frame it,
It's
would,
common sense.
you know.
It's true, like, it's very true, Alan.
It's a bit like when Posey Parker put up adult human female, you know, for women.
Yeah.
It's just stating the obvious, and that drives them crazy.
It really does. It
just
really
stating
does.
the obvious drives them crazy.
It does.
Some serious problem. They'd even take offence to that, though. Take offence to very simple, like common sense, logical fact.
Yeah,
There has to be something seriously, profoundly wrong with you.
Yeah,
Like,
they would. But the weather's holding up as well for us, isn't it?
Thank God.
How are you feeling about the weather?
Been very lucky with the weather. We've got in at the right times. With the boat. I heard you got caught out in it today, though.
Just for a minute.
Just for a minute,
Not that
Yeah, it
long.
wasn't long.
Not
No,
long.
it was pretty good on the boat. Like, you know, we didn't get caught in the
Yeah,
weather
we've been
today,
really
no.
lucky up to this point.
Yeah.
When we have been on the river, it hasn't been raining, but when we got off, we were able to get out of it.
Yeah, just tiny little showers here and there. It's nothing even. It's nothing.
The first day it poured with rain.
We did have a heavy force night.
Yeah. But
But we were in our tents.
it
and
was
we
a
were-
weather warning. It was a weather alert.
Yeah.
And we all stood out and sang songs around the campfire.
Yeah.
In a weather
With
warning.
our big heavy hats on.
We did,
And,
we did,
and that was,
we
and we
did.
still had a decent sleep.
And we sang like it wasn't raining.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah,
great having
yeah.
it feels like so long ago now.
It does,
When
doesn't
you
it?
think about it.
That's the weird thing about the river. You know, was it today? Was it yesterday? You know, you might start. We started off in Port Tumnah that day, and by the end of the day, it was like I feel like a couple of days ago
Yeah.
because you're a different time and a different location. I had no kind of.
we're different location every night, which is great. You know, we've young kids along with us, and they all are there behind
Oh, they
the
don't
camera.
wanna
They're
go
all
home.
having a great
They
time.
don't
aren't
even
they?
want to go home.
They don't want to go home. You know, I don't want to go home myself, being honest. You want us to...
Aaron, you feel the same way?
Yeah.
This is day one, though. Let's see how you feel after a week.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'll be just as good, I hope. I hope.
But we've got great morale. We've all got great morale.
There's great morale, there's great spirit and camaraderie going around amongst us all. There's no problems whatsoever that way. Everybody is great and easy going, which makes the whole journey even easier for us, you know. And we're all hard workers as well on the boat. Like, it's not easy, like,
no,
it's tough,
not.
you know.
It's definitely work.
It is hard work.
It's definitely work.
We do be tired at the end of the day, you know.
And we're committed to that message. That's the beauty of this team.
Yeah.
Is that everyone's committed to the message.
We are. We're very committed to the message.
It's a very simple message as well, really,
We're trying to stay
isn't
on
it?
point as much as we possibly
It's a very
can.
basic, simple message
Very much
that most people can get on board with.
Yeah. So, lads, we'll leave the live stream there. We'll do another one again tomorrow night, and we'll talk about all our adventures in Athlone.
Let's hope we make it out alive, lads.
Right?
Should be fun, Andy.
So, well done, lads. Well done. Another thanks a million, lads. You're bleeding great. Oh, I have to headbutt in a tree. Erin Gabra.
Yeah, just make sure you get a good grip of it, because if you lose the grip of it, we're fucked. Left. Hey, go banging, bud, yeah? Go banging. Just watch the top of the flag. Yeah, and you get stay level. Yeah. Steer it with the flag. That's it, bud. You're perfect. That's banging, man. That's good, isn't it? That's good now, yeah. You got lucky with the wind as well, you took over. It's nice and straight for you. Yeah. That's banging, right? That's banging, man.
Is that enough?
A little bit more.
Yeah. If you get one from this side, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
more weight at the back of the boat then. How's the bailing situation?
Really good.
Here, Ross, jump in where I am there. Way your way. Yep.
Oh, you sitting there?
We need more people up the front.
Jump up the front there, can you?
Wait down.
Jump up the front, Mike.
That's 4 minutes, Mike.
Back down whenever you want. Yeah, if you can go forward a bit too, Ross.
Yeah, you can see the boat evening up.
Nice one, Ross. All right, there you go. Good man, bro. 4 minutes.
Lovely.
Cool, man.
Nearly. Okay, maybe not. We're not far off though.
Look at the flag.
Yeah, that's it, man. When you get good at it, you'll get a bit out of that.
You'll put it with that one, boy. Yeah. And watch the wind catches or not. Look, see?
Now, Ross, come around like that. Put your left arm stretched out over the water.
You won't get Andy, but you'll get me the mic in the bag, please.
Mick,
Yeah?
pull that sail down a bit with you.
What's on the other side?
Where is it? Back.
Yeah.
There we go. Whoa, see?
That's, you know, that's 4 days for that. It's a little bit better.
It is, bud.
There we go. Cheers, man.
Ross, let the boat straight off a bit. There you go.
Beauty.
Now we are. Watch your head there, lads, just in case there's any sun.
Well, whoever I tell you tied that knot in that thing, that's it yesterday.
Huh?
Who tied the knot in the mast? Who done it yesterday, like?
I did.
Fucking whoever done it yesterday said it was the whole mast went right. Remember, it went over to one side. It was just literally held
Oh,
down.
he tied the knot up
Yeah.
there. He did.
Oh, man. I was wondering how the thing stayed up there. It could have been a disaster. Yeah.
The trip to the hospital kind of job.
Yeah, when the wind came, man. Some not though to keep it. We got some gust under it then.
I haven't got a pencil left, but it's some breakers.
No, you definitely don't have a pencil. Soy boy pencil like. But be suspicious if you haven't, if you did. Oh, this is nice.
It's lovely, isn't it?
Yeah. And we got the Childhood that banner as well, helping us a little bit. Drift down a little bit, yeah. Go this way here. Oh, Roshinava, Hawaii. Oh, Roshinava, Hawaii. Oh, Roshinava, Hawaii. This is one of our fans.
Hold on.
Go on. Thank you.
Right.
Tight. Front. Hold on to the back. Hold on to the back. And you don't lose grip.
Alright, alright. Give me the fucking rope.
Give the rope, the rope.
Oh.
Put him in. How's it going? Might get a bit down.
Yeah, we met a few times, haven't we?
Oh, yeah.
Ross, you got front row.
Just hold on to it. Hold on to it. Sorry, John. Yeah, Mark is on the newspaper. I'm going to check out the site. It's so great.
Okay.
Going out again.
He's probably media. I bet he is, you know, some little rag he's got. A propaganda rag.
Yeah, it's definitely heavy to but
Ready at the bow?
Yep.
Push it off the wall.
Yep. We have on the wall.
Hold it on the wall, yeah.
We have fenders here. Go ahead.
It's okay, we have fenders.
Yeah,
Let's go on there quick.
Line.
Yeah. Thank you.
Right, don't tie us on too tight. Yeah.
A lot of people interacting with us. Very positive.
Yeah.
Great reaction to the line of track.
Children are not born into wrong body. So like it's basically saying that there's only two genders, male and female.
Well, hold on, but my cousin, right, was born male.
Yeah.
Right? He has his 2 children with him, and he is now a lady.
How is he? Is he born with a penis?
He got all his changes done, so now
But he's still a male.
No, she's
Yeah.
she.
No, he can't have babies. He hasn't got ovaries. He hasn't got a vagina. He hasn't got breasts.
She does have a
He
baby.
hasn't
She
got
does
all
have
these
breasts.
things. No.
Her name is Alison, and she's a beautiful person, and she's my cousin.
It's called gender
And I'm
dysphoria.
proud of her.
Gender dysphoria.
No, you guys are
Gender
all against
dysphoria.
There's only 2 genders, my friends.
Sorry, bud. Oh, he's the one holding up.
Great support for you, buddy. Great support for you on TikTok. Have great support for you. You're doing
I
great
appreciate
work.
that.
You're all around the country. You're in the Midlands now.
Yeah, I'm everywhere.
You're all over the
Fair
place,
play to you,
so
buddy. I
yeah,
appreciate that.
you're all
Thanks a
over
million,
the
man.
shop.
Thanks a
We're
million.
both, yeah.
Thanks a million.
Is it with the library thing that's going on? All that crack, is
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
Is it up in this one now?
Yeah.
My young fella's
We'll
on
be
the
up there
phone.
sometime shortly.
Yeah?
There's the Garda there coming in to keep an eye on us. Look,
Yeah, well then.
we'll give them a leaflet as well.
Yeah, I think this should be, I'll take one off. Yeah,
There you go, buddy.
Nice
There you go,
one.
buddy. No,
Are you
brother.
going over to the library again today?
We will be in time. We're not telling anybody.
I'm passing it.
God bless you, man. Yeah, cheers. There you go. Oh, she rolled up her window. There's a big line of traffic. I don't need to walk all up. They come down to me.
Children are not born into the wrong body.
No, they certainly not.
You're either born male or female. There are only two genders, and anything past that is a sexual preference.
Yeah.
We have biological properties for both male and female for reason. It's there for function. If people didn't go by science and if people didn't go by biology, humanity wouldn't exist. So the whole concept of male and female is more important for the overall existence of humanity.
Oh, hold on, the guard is over here.
Andy, we're not supposed to be recording people in their cars. But they're recording us. They're recording us.
We're recording on a public space.
You're on the public space?
Yeah.
They're in their car.
Okay, look,
well, then tell them to drive somewhere else.
I'm not trying to be.
There's no law there. You have no law there whatsoever.
But take us to court if you feel so strongly about it.
We're
not trying to be difficult.
Can we give you some information about the children?
Thanks, Annie.
You know they're giving out porn and stuff like that, and you're worried about us recording.
Oh, no one is saying stop what you're doing.
Yeah. Well, we're going to continue exactly.
We're just saying, look, be mindful of recording people while they're driving and they're ready.
Well, we're allowed to record in the public, you know.
If you're putting it up on social media,
it's going live.
Like that, you have to. If it's going live, you need to cover out then.
No, that's not going to happen. Come on, that's not going to happen.
Well, we're recording in public. We're recording in public.
Yeah, but
we are recording in public. It has nothing to do with you.
And
you have no law against it.
If you're going to really put your foot on it.
Going to be that
well, exactly. So look, we're going to do what we're going to do.
Look, you guys do what you do. Just have manners, all right? With people driving.
All right, appreciate it, Gordon.
We will, Gordon. Yeah, appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
So come here. Can I ask you, how do you feel about the pornography that's going on in the schools now, being shown to children?
Did you understand the question?
Yeah, let her answer. Yeah.
Absolutely, answer.
Why
okay,
not?
so look, we're here. We just had a conversation with you guys.
But can we tell you about real crimes that's happening? Are you interested in real crimes? Can I ask you?
Just doing your job today, okay? Thanks.
Well, if you want to do your job, you'd be interested in crimes.
We've received a call about you recording people here.
Well, that's fine, but like, we're telling you that there's other crimes happening in your area.
That's fine, guys. You can report it then. You know how to report
Okay.
it, okay?
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, look. Here's the drop of evidence for you there. You know, all the pornography that will be shown children in schools is in this. She doesn't appreciate being recorded.
All right. Thank you, Garda.
Yeah, there you go, buddy. There you go.
Andy,
No problem.
We'll be back in 2 seconds. We're checking the boat.
Yeah, go. Yeah. Oh, grand, yeah, they were trying to tell us to stop recording.
They can.
No.
Not in a public area.
Yeah.
Did you record everything?
I was out to him live on Facebook.
Thank you. Brilliant. Thank you.
Cheers, mate. Can I give you a leaflet there? Oh, you have one and all. Thank you, appreciate that.
No, I'm sure in a public area.
I tell you what though, the support that's coming in here.
Yeah, it's lovely, isn't it?
Thank you very much. Fair play to you. They all want the leaflets now. Yeah, no, it's going great. The lads have just gone down to have a little look at the boat. It's right beside us there, and anyway, we're not too far away from it.
Yeah, well here is actually the perfect place to do it, because it gives people time to see the messages and all that. That's a great idea.
I get you. There you go. Here you go, buddy. Fair play to you. Fair play to you, buddy. Thank you. But yeah, the guards come in, they were saying, "No, stop recording people and all in the cars." I'm not recording people in the cars. People are going by. I'm standing here on the side of the road, recording the public.
They want to know what they're upset about. They probably expected us to go to the library and they're standing there and it's just like, "Oh, cheers, why aren't they here?"
I know, yeah, I
They're
know.
probably standing there for the last few days and like, now they're absolutely great. Are you live, are you?
Good.
No,
Yeah,
buddy.
I'm live. Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's good for people to actually see the level of support we have.
Yeah, it is good. We're getting a lot of support here, the same as we did in Banagher and all the other places that we stopped in.
Yeah.
The mainstream media are trying to make out that we're being kicked out of every town, but let me tell you, there's people coming up, and you've seen there in the live stream, they're coming up shaking me hand saying thanks for what you're doing in the town and around the country.
I'll tell you one thing, we weren't chased out of any town.
No, we weren't chased out of any town. No, not once.
Great reaction, Andy, on the main street in Athlone when you went canvassing the cars.
Yeah, oh, fantastic. Brilliant. I got another video of it. I mean, I'm nearly all out of leaflets here, you know.
More.
Oh, we have more. We've plenty. Here's Ross doing his job. I have to say, the whole crew, they've been absolutely fantastic in getting the message out. They're doing their utmost best.
People with brains and logic in Athlone, I love it.
We'll stop them recording people.
Why did they even try?
They just shoot themselves in the foot every time, Ross.
Why did they even try?
You know.
Cameras all over the street, they're recording people watching people.
Great reception from people.
The big question is, where's Antifa?
Yeah.
Where are they gone?
I'd say they're tired and hung over after being waiting on us here 3 days,
We're
4 days.
the last 3 days. Well.
So lads, there you go for what we're doing in Athlone. I'm going to put my phone...
Andy.
Oh, there you go, man. So,
Education. So you agree with indoctrination? Educate yourselves. Educate yourselves about how to educate the kids about. That's the message. That's all it is.
I learned to teach my kids.
Yeah.
you're breaking a red light.
Exactly. Educate them.
You're breaking a red light.
That's the first negative Nancy we've met in 2 days.
I know, yeah. They're always wearing a pink shirt. Always wearing a pink shirt. That's all I can say. They're always wearing a pink shirt.
One person out of I don't know how many people got scored off.
Yeah.
I always say hundreds of people at this stage.
Yeah.
Like it's just in the space of like the past Like I say, 45 minutes, hour.
What's funny is, Andy, that last man there, Andy, made a remark. He made a remark about that he teaches children what he wants. Not the indoctrination being said on from our government or the education plans by them.
Yeah.
Or Mr. O'Gorman here on our lovely banner. Very unusual.
Thank you, love.
Thank you.
There you go.
Very unusual.
Sorry there, I'm messing the camera around. I have leaflets in one hand and a phone in the other, so sorry if I'm a bit wiggly with it. How are you, buddy? How's it going? So anyway, yeah, every time I go to stop the live stream, something interesting happens. You know, you just don't know when something's going to happen. Do you know what I mean? Expect the unexpected. Oh yeah. He already has one. Fair play to you. Huh? So it's been a showery kind of day, but we keep getting a bit of sun to come out and dry us all up, which is great. Keeps the spirits up. But we're all in good spirits here. The crew is doing fantastic. They really are, man. I can't praise them enough, to be honest with you. With how we've been getting on, how we've been working as a team every day together. That's it. Fair play to you. Fair play to you. That's it. That's what people. That's all people have to do. No, and it's life changing when you come out, isn't it? The crack that you have, the people that you meet. You meet new people all the time, you know. You're not going to agree with everybody, but you know, you find a whole new, you do find a new kind of family.
Get up to town and fight for your fucking children.
Yeah, get out and fight for your children. Your children's future depends on you, not me. I'll try and hand out a few leaflets there now. Huh?
Another guy who wants to indoctrinate children. Big sorry for that man back there that was talking to me and Andy, I really do. He has the belief that he will teach him, you know, I feel sorry for the man really, I actually genuinely do.
It's also what was kind of interesting at the same time. They all say that children are very honest and are brutally honest. Like, maybe the reason why they're trying to indoctrinate children is because they understand common sense. Like every single young lads that's walk by, they're like, oh yeah, like full sense. Like,
Yeah, they are. Like, people walking over asking for leaflets and the whole lot. You know, I'm going to end this live stream here now because I'm going to walk up this road. and hand out loads of leaflets. I can't do too much with the phone in my hand, so please like and share. We're going to be in Athlone here for another couple of hours, and anyway we're planning on spending the whole day here getting the leaflets out here with the boards, and we'll be moving on to our campsite later on. So Erin Gabrar, everybody, God bless you.